Hey guys, it's Aaron. Welcome back to the House of Aaron. Alright you guys, welcome back to the house where we talk news, celebrities, and hot topics. I'm super excited because today we have an awesome video. We are going to be talking about all things Real Housewives of Atlanta. Miss OLG, aka Kandi Burruss, is going in on Nene leaks because I think Kandi has finally realized that her bitch ass ain't got no storyline and hasn't had one for the past 2 seasons. We're also going to be talking about Married to Medicine, Mariah. Okay, girl, you just need to quit before you get fired because at this point it's just getting a little bit embarrassing. And then we're also going to be talking about Bernie Sanders and why the fuck he dropped out of the race. Y'all, I am so mad and this quarantine shit got me going crazy. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already, and let's get straight into the video. Alright you guys, so I've really been trying to figure out this lighting situation. Like, I'm just such a stickler for lighting. Like, if it looks too blue, it looks too pale, like I get upset. If it looks too orange and looks too red, I get upset. So I have honestly been spending like the last 2-3 days just trying to figure this shit out, and it's just hard when you got limited resources. But I mean, I'm doing what I can. I feel like I look a little too orangey, but I'm just glad that I changed the background because I always felt like my skin was just blending into the wall and it was just so annoying. And this quarantine shit, like, I'm tired of it. Like, I'm sick of it. It's making me lethargic. It's making me tired. I don't be feeling like I want to do nothing because I'm staying up late at night, working on shit, watching YouTube, watching Netflix and Hulu. Then I'll go to sleep at 4 a.m., wake up at 2-3 p.m. in the afternoon. Then by the time I really get up, take a shower, wash my face and brush my teeth, it's about 6 o'clock at night. Then I want to start doing YouTube and start filming videos and editing. By the time I get done with that, it's 11 p.m. at night. Then I go back into this cycle where I'll go to sleep back at 4 a.m. and it's just such a mess. Like, it's nothing to do. So I'm really trying to buckle down and shoot some videos for you guys, but y'all, it's so hard. Anyways, today we are going to be talking about Kandi Burruss, Miss Escape, Miss OLG, Miss Bedroom Kandi, whatever you want to call her. Honestly, I'm sick and tired of Kandi Burruss because I kind of feel like she has no storyline, and I think she realizes that she has no storyline because that's why she's clinching on to whatever Nene Leakes has to say, because the reunion is coming up. All the girls, they like to get in these little internet, Twitter, Instagram beefs before the reunion comes up, so it looks like they got shit going on, but in all actuality they really don't, because all we see on the show right now is Kandi arguing with Todd about she's too busy. And I feel like this is the 5th season that they've had these same arguments, and I'm tired of seeing Kandi and Todd argue about the same shit. She's having too many babies, and she's having too many businesses, and she's working too much, and she's traveling too much, and she doesn't have time for Riley and all the other kids. And it's just like, Riley has been telling your ass year after year after year, I don't know why you keep opening up new businesses, I don't know why you keep having new babies, because your ass is too busy already, girl. Sit your ass down. But I also think that it's kind of unfair that they treat her like that, because when you have households where the main breadwinner is the man, when the man is always traveling and the man is always working and he's away from the kids, you know, he's just doing him, okay? He's just being the provider, okay? But when a woman does it, it's kind of like, sit your ass at home, like, calm down, quit this and quit that and spend time with your family. And I just kind of feel like that's unfair. At the end of the day, I'm tired of hearing about it, okay? So Kandi, get a new storyline. But today we are going to be talking about how she went after Nene Leakes. She's basically responding to a live on Instagram that Nene did with Tamar, bringing up the fact that Nene said weeks ago that someone was trying to stop her bag, someone was trying to stop the fact that she, you know, wanted to do some spin-offs with Bravo and things like that. So check this clip out.
I think I have not been offered a show of my own. If you're speaking of me and my family, which we have a lot of excitement over here. I don't know. I think me not having my own show has been due to certain people not wanting me to have a show. I have gone to my production company. I have gone to Bravo about different show ideas. Why only one person over here get to do a show every season after our show? It's weird.
So Kandi actually posted this video to Instagram and she wrote a long ass dissertation. So she says, this video won't be up for long, but I wanted to address this. So at Nene Leakes said on her live with Tamar Braxton that I misunderstood what she said on her YouTube, okay, which is the clip that we just saw. Now I don't know about y'all, but on this video it sounded like a bunch of hating and blaming of a certain person they keep giving a show to as the reason her show ideas aren't happening. Am I tripping? Who is she talking about in this video? FYI, I do not have the power to stop anyone from doing anything on Bravo. I show support to every project that my castmates do, TV, businesses, or whatever they're doing. I always post for them even if we don't get along at the time. I don't understand the shade towards me. I stay in my lane and I'm not blocking anyone. Anyway, Nene, we can discuss this at the reunion, but since you talked about it on your live, I figured I'd help the people get a little clarity on why I feel the way I feel. I guess Kandi thinks that Nene is talking about her, but honestly, I thought that she was talking about Kim Zolciak. Kim Zolciak is the only one that has had a continuous spinoff for years and years and years, okay? Tardy for the Damn Party. I don't know who the hell is watching Tardy for the Party where it keeps getting picked up year after year. So I personally thought she was talking about Kim Zolciak, but I could see how Kandi thinks that Nene is talking about her because Kandi has had multiple spinoffs. She had a ski trip spinoff. She did a, wedding spinoff, and she's done Candy Coated Night. She did a songwriters competition and all that type of stuff. But those have all been like 1 season, 3, 4, 5 episode type specials. But Kandi hasn't had anything that has been continuous like a Vanderpump Rules or a goddamn Tardy for the Damn Party. With that being said, Kandi, girl, you're thinking way too highly of yourself because nobody thinks that you are sitting up there with the Bravo execs stopping no bag, okay? You may be the queen of Atlanta, but you ain't the queen of Bravo, okay? Because to me, you don't even be doing nothing like that. You're not even entertaining. Like, the people that have been making Kandi entertaining for this whole time, to me, is Portia and Phaedra and Mama Joyce. Those 3 people have carried your ass on this show for years. So Kandi, babe, no one thinks that you're behind the scenes pulling no type of strings because we know that you don't have that type of pull. So Nene, okay, she responded on Instagram. She said, you are watching my videos. LOL, if I were talking about you, I wouldn't have a problem telling you. You ain't got no power to stop me from getting anything. Yes, they have given you a few commercials, 3 episodes. If you feel this has anything to do with you, contact Lisa Bloom and we can go from there. So shout out to Nene for that little shade, okay, that read that she did. That was a good reading. She read Miss Kandi down like, girl, okay, you really think of yourself that much that you think that I'm talking about you. Stop in my bag. Miss Kandi, baby, you could never. And I'm not saying that Kandi is powerless and she's a nobody. She's definitely a very powerful woman. She definitely has a lot of influence, especially in Atlanta. Like, Kandi, she's basically the mayor of Atlanta. Like, she knows everybody in Atlanta. She can pull a lot of strings locally. But as far as Bravo, girl, nobody thinks that you stopping anybody's show. I didn't really understand what Nene was talking about when she was like, contact Lisa Bloom. I don't know why anybody would contact her lawyer. Like, it's not that deep. It's not that serious. But I'm kind of ready for this FaceTime reunion so I can kind of see what Kandi has to say, because at this point you need to save your peach, because I am vouching for Kandi to leave the show. Okay, I want Kandi to leave the show, I want Cynthia to leave the show, and I want Eva to leave the show, because to me they don't bring anything. All 3 of them, I think, try to play peacemaker. All 3 of them try to play the voice of reason, and we don't need 3 voices of reason. We only need 1. Okay, we need 5 raggedy ratchet ass hoes who are gonna give us a show, and we need 1 person to play peacemaker, or maybe 2. Also, thinking of people who should not be on the show and be on the show, I kind of feel like they should give Vivica A. Fox, okay, a run on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. They should also bring in Lisa Ray McCoy, okay. I feel like she can bring the drama, because those 2 ladies, they're famous, they can bring in an audience, they'll be spicy for the TV show, they'll definitely bring in some new energy, but they're not afraid of the confrontation, okay. And if you really want some big names, y'all need to reach out to Tiny, y'all need to reach out to Monica, Latoya Luckett, and what's that other girl, Toya Wright. And I've been saying this for so long, but I really think that Rashida Frost from Love and Hip Hop should quit VH1 and join Real Housewives of Atlanta, because I feel like her lifestyle and where she is in her life just doesn't match Love and Hip Hop anymore. I feel like she's more classier. I think she actually has grown ass issues and problems and drama that just doesn't match Love and Hip Hop anymore. So I feel like Rashida Frost would be a great fit for the Real Housewives of Atlanta. So tell me what you guys think about the Kandi versus Nene beef in the comments down below. So speaking of Bravo and reality shows, okay, Miss Mariah Huck went on Instagram, I think yesterday or 2 days ago, and was basically saying that Married to Medicine is really trying her because she hasn't received her contract yet. Check this clip out.
Hanging out with Dr. Huck this morning, checking the mail, because I had heard that Married to Medicine contracts came out. But mine is not in the mail, so can y'all go check y'all mailboxes to see if my contract came to y'all house? Because what's the thing?
Is it just me, or is they phasing this girl out? Okay, Mariah, you are being phased out. You are being fired, or you are being demoted. Girl, just leave, okay? I feel like none of the people on that show even want Mariah to be on there. After they kind of voted Mariah off and then voted her back in, I feel like they've never treated Mariah with the same respect. I think it's kind of fucked up how Miss Heavenly, okay, can just be such a terrible person. Like, if you really want to think about it, Heavenly is like the Kenya Moore of Married to Medicine, where she can do all this fucked up shit, say all these terrible things, do all this dirty, nasty, grimy stuff, and still get everybody to rally around her and support her and love her. I feel like if Mariah does one thing, or if she says one thing, it's like the whole group is against her and she's just like the outcast. Mariah has been the outsider, she's been the outcast, and she doesn't need Married to Medicine anymore. So girl, Mariah, I would quit before they fire you. And in all actuality, you don't need the show, okay? You're married to a millionaire. You have a man who is a doctor. It's not like you need the money. You're the creator, so you can just put that on your resume and keep it moving. And with that being said, Real Housewives of Atlanta need to be hiring some new people. I think, again, like Rashida with Love and Hip Hop is just not a good fit anymore. I feel like Mariah is not a good fit for Married to Medicine because none of those hoes on that show like her anymore. So girl, head over to Real Housewives of Atlanta because I actually think Mariah would be really cute on that show. Y'all, okay? I'm just trying to create a whole new cast because right now, Eva, Cynthia, and Kandi, they just, you don't do it for me anymore. Shout out to Demi Lovato. And before we get out of here, you guys, I did want to talk politics real quick because a lot is happening, and especially with this coronavirus happening and everybody staying at home and being in quarantine, I feel like the election, the 2020 election, has been swept all the way under the rug. And because we're in a very confusing, unsure time, I think that it's helping Donald Trump get reelected, if you really want to be honest. And then people are just not voting like that. Like, people don't care to vote. People don't want to vote. Even with a whole white supremacist being in office right now, people just don't care. And I just don't understand why people don't care. I don't understand why people don't want to vote. I don't understand why people don't realize that there is a man in the White House who could give two shits about you, okay? Republican, Democrat, black, white, gay, or straight. He does not care about you. The only things that he care about is his own pockets and that damn Ivanka, okay? He don't care about y'all raggedy assholes. I really want to get this man out of office, but the way it's looking right now, it's looking like this man is really finna be in this bitch for another 4 years, even after impeaching his bitch ass. With that being said, Bernie Sanders has dropped out of the race, which I am super sad about because I never even got a fucking chance to vote in this goddamn primary. Okay, this was actually going to be the first primary that I voted in ever. And I think Georgia's primary is like May 10th or May 9th or something like that. And it's really no need for me to go out there and vote because I think Joe Biden is the only one left. And I don't even know if Tulsi Gabbard is still in the race, but she just, she's been tapping on my nerves since she's been in the race. But yeah, it's like I didn't even get to vote for who I wanted to vote for, which made me so sad. At first I was going to vote for Marianne Williamson, then she dropped out. Then I was going to vote for Elizabeth Sanders, then she dropped out. Then I was going to vote for Bernie Sanders, then he dropped out. And it's just like, damn, now we're stuck with fucking Joe Biden, which, don't get me wrong, I like Joe Biden, but in all actuality, I feel like he was one of the least progressive candidates to run as a Democrat. And he just has this old way of thinking, this old way of doing. And if we really think about it, imagine Joe Biden with all his stuttering and all his gaffes and all his brain farts going on a debate stage against the ruthless, evil Donald Trump. Imagine, okay, Donald Trump is ruthless and Joe Biden is just like in nowhere land. Like, we don't know where his head be at half of the time. Like, it's just not going to be a pretty sight. I think Joe Biden could win if, you know, he runs a really good campaign and he really works hard to get people to vote. I think the hardest thing as far as the Democratic side, well, both sides of the aisle, is, you know, getting young people to vote. Young people do not vote. It's like they don't care to vote. And I don't understand how you can live in a country and be so comfortable with people that you don't even know about making decisions about your taxes, making decisions about your health care, abortion, guns, the military. It's like, you can really live your day-to-day life with people making decisions about your life and you have no say in it. Like, and a lot of people think, oh, well, my vote is just one vote, it's not gonna matter. Honey, it does matter. And matter of fact, You might as well just slap Harriet Tubman and every other slave who fucking risked their lives. Some of them died, okay? Some of them got whipped and lynched and all other types of shit, trying to free y'all asses, trying to get rights and liberties for y'all. And then in 2020, you don't even use those same rights and liberties. Like, it just doesn't make sense. People got shot up with water hoses back in the civil rights days so that your ass could vote. Why don't you just rip up the history books and set that shit on fire? Y'all really need to pay the fuck attention and vote in November. So I'll probably be back a little bit later today. I gotta see what else I'm gonna talk about. But if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already. I want to hear what you guys think about everything we talked about in the comments down below. And don't forget to create a great day. Bye.